Hi, I'm Paul Zlesnikar. I work here at the Wheelwrights shop, and I'd like to talk about our contribution to this project, which is a hogshead carrier. The hogshead itself made by our Cooper shop. It's the barrel that's used to contain or hold tobacco. Our contribution as vehicle builders is the part that actually makes this a vehicle. The shafts that go alongside the barrel, that the horse will stand right here in the center and allow the barrel to be pulled behind it. We also are building the fellies. Fellies are part of the wheel that make up the rim. These are carved out of wood, so chopped or sawn to shape. These happen to be sawn. And these will fit around the barrel and spiked in place. These nails were made by our blacksmith shop. In a normal wheel, each felly represents one section that span two spokes. The template itself is applied to a board, and then the sections are carved out, either by chopping or by sawing it out to shape. For this particular project, based on the 18th century sources, it looks like these fellies are done very much the same way. We'll dress the inside out with a tool called a compass plane. As you can see, it's got a curved sole or bottom of the plane. So by running this along the surface of the inside, lifts up the high spots, and in this case, makes the surface nice and flat and 90 degrees with my reference side. The outside is done in a similar manner, except with a different tool, of course. Here we're using a smoothing plane. So as you can see, a flat surface. Running this along the surface and doing the same thing. Now in this case, we're using yellow pine, which I happen to get from our carpenter's yard. It's a scrap piece they're using for building construction. But I figured that this type of vehicle was probably not using the high dollar material, but rather using stuff like pine, which is a very cheap material. This will be the surface that's touching the ground. So we'll see how this works. This entire project is an experiment on our end and the farmer's end. Historically, this would have been a one-shot deal, meaning a trip one way, but we intend to use this vehicle for programming throughout the historic area. So only time will tell how these will wear out.